everyone, welcome back to the channel. Welcome to another daily energy draw. I forgot to say that yesterday we used the Enchanted Map Oracle deck. We just kind of jumped right into channeling. And today we're going to be using the Divine Feminine Oracle deck. I was just immediately drawn to this, so we'll see what message comes out. I do want to say, yesterday we had this card, Into the Unknown, and after I stopped recording, all of a sudden I started hearing the song from Frozen 2, Into the Unknown. Now, that movie is a movie about ascension. Look at that movie through the lens of ascension, because that will show you a lot. It will show you that you already have everything within yourself, that yes, you're jumping into the unknown, but when you jump into the unknown and take that risk and follow your heart, follow your intuition, leave the old version of yourself behind, you're actually just allowing yourself to blossom. You're allowing your soul to really take flight, and you're allowing yourself to become who you have always meant to be, but maybe your ego was holding you back. Nobody else holds you back. Circumstances don't hold you back. The only place we are held back is within ourselves, because we trap ourselves in old judgments, which we might think are coming from other people, but are actually coming from ourselves, from old keeping ourselves trapped in old opportunities, keeping ourselves trapped in stagnant energy, in old mindsets, patterns, habits, beliefs, systems, conditioning. We keep ourselves trapped. It's this Eight of Swords energy, but that is what is clearing. And if you do check out the Ascension check-in that we did over the weekend on the community post on Instagram and on Facebook, I'll try to remember to put a link to it there, but if you check that out, we did talk about that's what's this retrograde season and this full supermoon eclipse is going to be doing. Heavy energy, not heavy as in negative, but heavy as in really pushing us past our comfort zone, really pushing us to expand and transform, to be who we truly are meant to be, to take that risk and let go of our supposed illusions, our assumptions about ourselves, our assumptions about where we're going, our assumptions about who we are, who we've been, to really expand our perspectives and expand our mindset. So check out yesterday's daily, check out the Ascension check-in, and do check out Frozen 2. This is not an advertisement for Frozen 2. However, that movie really is about ascension if you look through that lens. And even Anna and Elsa have that masculine and feminine polarity about them as well, which is really, really beautiful. So let's go ahead and see what we have for today. All right, Spirit, one more. Thank you. Spirit, what do you have to say to us today? What's the message for Tuesday? Remember, timestamps are just timestamps. All my readings are meant to be timeless, so you take the messages how and when they resonate for you. There are full playlists for all of my readings available and organized here on the channel. Make sure you go and check those out. Okay, Spirit, what do you have to say for Tuesday? Okay. We have Pavarti. I might be pronouncing that wrong. The goddess of devotion. I am a love that doesn't leave. When I commit to love, my soul evolves. This is that evolution. When you commit to love as a whole, this is not talking about love as relationships. This is talking about love within the sacred self. And then once you discover or uncover that love within the sacred self, then you have that to offer in relationships. This is that sacred union energy, the union of the self, the love within the self. When you commit to that, when you commit to yourself, to loving yourself, and that means changing patterns, that means changing mindsets, that means changing beliefs about yourself and even about love as a whole. That means I'm getting this energy of connecting much more deeply to source energy, to God, the universe, whatever it is that you want to call it, that pure love energy that exists within you. Once you commit to connecting more deeply to that energy, because you're connecting more deeply to yourself, that is the energy of love. Where are you in separation with yourself? Where are you in separation with the energy of love? Separation is only the illusion. It's just a feeling of disconnect. But you're never abandoned, you're never rejected, you're never neglected when it comes to love, especially that love from source. So if you are experiencing any kind of disconnect from opportunities, from experiences, from relationships, or from yourself, or all of the above, connect more deeply back to the energy of love, back to the energy of source, and back to the energy of yourself by loving yourself much more deeply. This is all about that self-love. Devotion to yourself first and foremost, loving yourself first and foremost, and that does mean changing old habits, old beliefs, old mindsets where maybe you were critical of yourself. Maybe you were hard on yourself. Maybe you put pressure on yourself. Maybe you were a perfectionist. Maybe you were a people pleaser. But those are all habits and conditioning that can be shifted, that can be changed the more you know yourself. To know thyself. Um, to know thyself is the start of everything. To know thyself is what this journey is about. That know thyself was listed on the Oracle of Delphi. When you know yourself, that is the beginning of your awakening. Awakening and ascension is merely the act of knowing yourself and learning how to love yourself. That's what this journey is all about. And the more you discover about yourself, and there's going to be pieces of your old self that are shed in this process, and that's the part that can be uncomfortable. But the more you know yourself and get to know yourself, outside of others, outside of structures, outside of conditioning, outside of patterns, the more you truly get to know yourself, the more you can love yourself, and the more you shift into that love with others. I'm a love that doesn't leave. Love is who you are, and love is who you have always been. Ascension and awakening is simply the remembering of that simple fact. It's beautiful. All right, you guys, that's going to be it for today's daily. I'm sending you so much love, so much light, and we'll see you tomorrow.